The Newcastle Knights have defeated the South Sydney Rabbitohs with a 29-10 win in front of a record-breaking 29,000 home fan ground advantage at McDonald Jones Stadium on Sunday afternoon, continuing their run to the finals. This weekend, it will be an 8th win for the Knights at home, and of course it means we have to beat the Sharks to stay in contention for the top 8, followed by a 9th win against the Dragons in an away game and hopefully make the semi-finals. Finally, guess who's back for this clash against the Sharks, which of course occurs on Sunday. It's Jackson Hastings, and he's back from injury. And of course, with Kalen Ponga pulling all the right strings from fullback, and their powerful outside backs in strong form, Newcastle showed in round 25 that they had done it without Hastings. And of course, Hastings returns for this round 26 clash against the Cronulla Sharks on Sunday. And of course, the game kicks off at about 4:05 p.m. And of course, Hastings is back. He'll be joined by Kalen Ponga, Dominic Young, as well as Dane Gagai, Bradman Best, Greg Marzu, and Tyson Gamble. While the forwards are Jacob Saifidi, Phoenix Crossland, Leo Thompson, Tyson Frizzell, Lachlan Fitzgibbon, and Adam Elliott. While the reserves are Dylan Lucas, Anali Tuala, Adam Clune, Brody Jones, and Manu Brown. And of course, the Knights must win to make it 8 in a row, followed by a 9th win against the struggling St. George Dragons. And just one more final series to go this Saturday, which kicks off at 2 p.m. It's South Newcastle up against the Cessnock Goannas in the Newcastle Rugby League preliminary final. And of course, who will win? Will be the South Newcastle Lions or the Cessnock Goannas for right to join Maitland in next Saturday's grand final. What's also on Saturday is of course the grand final between Merewether Carlton and Maitland in the Hunter Rugby Union competition. And of course, Merewether took a break after beating Maitland 23-22, while the Wanderers' season is over after Maitland beat them 38-37 in last Saturday's preliminary final. And its finals at the AFL Hunter Central Coast, with Cardiff hosting Newcastle City in the first qualifying final, while Killarney Vale are having an elimination final against Maitland. But meanwhile, Scone is into the Group 21 Rugby League minor semi-final after beating Muswellbrook with a huge win into one of the biggest games last week. And Greta Blankson is through to the grand final after beating Denman with a huge win on Sunday. And of course, the second week of the finals of the Hunters NPL men's competition kicks off on Saturday, with Lambton hosting Bordermatter Magic, while on Sunday, Charlestown is up against the Western Workers. And it's the first week of finals in the women's, with Broadmeadow up against Newcastle, Maitland is up against Charlestown Azzurri. While it's round 26 of the Northern League 1, and of course Thornton and Keeba don't have a game yet, and of course they will. Cessnock has a bye. Toronto is up against Wallsend. Belmont and West Wallsend have a game. South Cardiff all has